It's a TV show that's on Fox. It centers around a character that I play, Jimmy Chance, and his sort of he encounters a woman late night, which leads to a baby out of the blue, as it were, and then he's sort of left to figure out how to be a father, and he enlists the aid of his sort of blue-collar, wacky screwball family to help him out. Like a lot of young people, he's pretty adrift when we meet him at first. Like, he didn't finish school. He's living in his parents' house. He doesn't really have anything going on. His taste in clothing is, he's not George Clooney, by anyone's standards. Nice V-neck, as you can see, homemade. But he's directionless. He's unanchored, and he's looking, he's just starting to figure things out when this baby just comes upon him, without warning, really. And I think it's not only about doing the right thing, but it's also an opportunity and a direction for him. The opportunity being it gives him a direction to go in. And I think, he really leaps at the chance because there's nothing else going on in his life. And not only does this baby need him, but he needs that baby. The part that I love about the chance to get to do this show, because I didn't have much say in it wasn't like I ever was like, do you want to do this? It was like, we love you to do this. And for me, it's like, it was an incredible opportunity from the start. And the reason I'm happy that the opportunity was given to me is because it's a really warm, sweet show, I think, at its core. And you don't see that a lot on television anymore, even in the movies. I think we're very cynical these days. And there's not actually a lot of sarcasm in the show. It's a lot of, like, maybe obliviousness and, like, ignorant, like, not knowing, but always trying to do the right thing and really caring about each other in the process. And that I feel deeply about, because that's something I would like to have a lot of in my own life, is, like, trying to do the right thing and caring about people on the way. From my understanding, Greg writes a lot from his own, like, he extrapolates from his own experience. So, I mean, it's not necessarily, like, things that have happened to him, but I think he's been around people like this. And he talks about, he grew up with people like this and doing things like this. And so I think, yeah, there's a lot more emotional truth to it, which is really satisfying, I think, as an actor, to get a chance to do wacky, goofy things, but at the same time feel that you're not just, like, untethered in space. I hope that everything turns out okay, I guess, for the most part. I think that's what viewers are gonna sort of tune into, is that you're gonna, like, be a little concerned and be along for the ride and see the misadventures, but at the same time you're gonna root that at the end of the day, like, Hope's gonna grow up okay, Jimmy's gonna learn and be a good dad, and that his parents and everybody's gonna bond a little bit on the way.